Salah, Malek, Salah, Shalom, Shalom to all my people that are woke. Salah, Queens, to all my brothers and my sisters in the faith. Hello, YouTube. I don't really like to say hello because it means oh hell spelled backwards. We have to get away from these American words and this Americanized colony that we're living in with these colonizers. We have to get back to our Hebrew heritage and who we truly are as a people in a whole. So today we're going to be talking about y'all will cut the time short for the elect's sake. And this is very important because we need to know the times that we're living in. We're living in the times of Jacob trouble, so therefore he had to cut the time short for us. We've done segments on that. We've done segments on that we are Hebrew. We're not niggas. We're not coons. I've let y'all know all these things. So people that normally tune in to my channel are updated right now. And the ones who are just tuning in, listen. You are more than who you think you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's important that we know these things. We are more than who we think we are. We are God's chosen. We are Hebrew Israelite. We are not from America. This is Egypt. This is a Roman government. This is Babylon, the new Vatican, and they are trying to destroy us. So we have to wake up and realize that everything we've been taught since school has been a lie. Everything we've been taught is a lie. Spelling is a lie. Cursing, why do you think they call it cursing? Because you're actually cursing and predicting that upon a person. You're speaking it into existence. These things are all the things that they know, and they are trying to use all these things against us. They have the fallen angels with them as well that are giving them visions and giving them instructions on what to do and showing them Baal worship. All these pagan idols and all these idols you see everywhere, these sphinx and these pyramids that you see all over America. And these bulls and all this stuff is false idols. We're in Durham. I live in Durham, North Carolina, and it's called Bull City. And that is also worshiping the bull and the calf, the golden calf, which is also a false idol. So these are things that we don't understand and we have to recognize and get away from. These demons are loose. Some of them have been loose from the pit and they are here to destroy us. So we have to fight back spiritually through our Father, the one and only true King, the Most High. And we have to understand that this is the time of Jacob's trouble. So this is why he's cutting the time short for the elect's sake, so we can prepare. And it says he is coming quicker because of the wickedness and evil in the evil times we are living in. And now his people are waking up by the tens of thousands through the Holy Spirit, and we're drawing a lot of attention to ourselves. Hollywood knows who we are. Hollywood knows who we are. They put it in the movies. It wasn't time back in the 60s or the days of Dr. King. Matthews 24, verse 21 through 22. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time. Nor ever shall be, and except those days should be shortened, there shall be no flesh to be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Y'all understand that it means that at this rate we are going, we all shall be destroyed. The evil and Yah's chosen. That's why he has to cut the time short. The evil is growing fast daily. There's nothing left good to get out of this world. So we got to understand that he's coming back quick because of the evil and the wickedness that we're going through, but also that our people are also waking up by the tens of thousands. And it's a beautiful thing now because I see all the people that are woke. If you go on IG, if you go Facebook, everywhere, especially my IG, all my friends on there is crazy. Like I have a new it's like I have a new family, you know, and these are people I don't even know. You know, but at the same time, I feel like I've known them forever because that's just the blessings of Yah. That's just our ancestors bringing us back together, you know. And like I said, we finna stand up now against the government. We're finna stand up against these FEMA camps. We're finna stand against human trafficking. We're finna stand up against World War III, the mark, the chip. We're gonna fight back, and we're finna fight back for our freedom. And until they let us go, there's gonna be plagues, even more plagues upon the earth that are already happening that we see now. Like you see Hawaii, you see New York, Florida, what they did to Louisiana. With Katrina, these things are plagues that are plaguing the earth, and the man-made system is aiding it, you know, and they're the devil. So they have these fallen angels that are controlling them and showing them what to do. So once you wake up, you fight back against all of these things. You fight it back against the physical and the spiritual. So myself, I stopped eating meat because there are entities in the meat that control the human body as a host. I don't want nothing controlling me as a host. Not no type of spirit, not no human. If I'm not going to let a human run me, I'm not going to let no spirits run me. So it's the same thing. You have to fight back. So I stopped eating meat now. You want to call me a vegetarian, vegan, whatever. I don't care. It's not about that. It's about cleansing your body for the Most High. And like I said, recently my energy's going up. Everything has just been going up these last few years. I've been having visions. Yashia came to me himself in a dream. It was one of the scariest dreams I ever had. And he was standing right there in the sky, the night sky and the stars, and he was looking dead at me. And me and my people were partying. It was, and I looked up and seen him and instantly threw everything down and started praying. So then I woke up after explosions of fireworks and cold sweat. It was just crazy. So it's all letting me know that that we're in the time of Jacob's trouble. The time is approaching and we have to get back right. So we're waking up by the tens of thousands through the Holy Spirit, and we're drawing a lot of attention to ourselves. And Hollywood, they know who we are through these movies, and this is they subliminally send subliminal messages. It wasn't time back in the days of Dr. King and Malcolm X and all that. They were pointing us in the right direction. When they said they had a dream, they might have been talking about us, the 144,000. Yah's chosen and elect to come back and do God's will, man, and do Yah's will. So it wasn't time back in the days of Dr. King. Matthew 24, verse 21 through 22. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was never seen since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be, and except those days. So there he's telling you right now that this is from the beginning, when he destroyed the earth, when he had to destroy the fallen angels the first time, until now that he has to come and do it again. So this wrath is going to be even worse. It's not going to be by water. It's going to be by fire. He's going to purge and purge this world of all the evil, and the 2/3 of our people who ain't right, they're going with him. So except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh to be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Y'all understand it means at the rate we're going, we will all be destroyed. The evil end Yah's chosen. That's why he had to cut the time short. The evil is growing fast daily. There's nothing left good to get out of this earth. So this is why he cut the time short, because the evil is growing daily, man, and there's nothing left good to get out of this earth. He had to, and if he didn't, we'll all go down with these Esau's and Edomites. It says, Yah will cut the time short for the elect's sake. This world will be destroyed by fire. In the deliverance of Yah's chosen people this world will be destroyed by fire in the deliverance of Yah's chosen people. We will rule in righteousness, and no nation will take it away. No more war. We will rule the world. So it's simple right there. He's letting you know that we're going to rule in righteousness. No one will be able to take it away, and this world is going to be destroyed by fire, and that's going to deliver us, because like I keep telling y'all, it's the second Exodus. It's just like when he was talking to the Pharaoh. He had to use Moses through the burning bush. Same thing, same scenario. He's using us, but now he's telling us, go do my works until I come. And I'm going to, and if they don't deliver y'all from bondage, I'm going to come deliver y'all. So regardless, they're not going to do it. So he has to do it. But you get what I'm saying? It's the same scenario. This is the second Exodus. And this is why we got to wake up and why he's cutting the time short for our sake. So, he said, the deliverance of Yah's chosen people, we will rule in righteousness, and no nation will take it away. So there's no nation that's going to be able to stop us, because all these nations are finna bow to our feet. No war. We will rule the world. So it's not going to be no more war threes and all this. White man, they come to kill, steal, and destroy. They are the kings of chaoticness and chaos. That's what they love to do. So we that's not our nature. We're not nature hearted like that. We're spiritually beautiful, in line and in tune with the Most High. We love the earth because we are from the earth. This is things we have to wake up and realize. These demons and entities in America are vibrating out onto our people, and the vibrations are disturbing our people and possessing them. basically y'all being possessed, man, because they got all these demons that's being already coming out of the pit. First of all, we already told y'all that 2/3 of the angels that got kicked out of heaven came with the devil. So if they came with the devil way back then, where you think they're at now? They're still here, so they are around and they are possessing our people, and that's why everybody's so angry, want to fight all the time, and why you get so mad so quick, or if somebody say something, why you think it bothers you or offends you so fast. That's not you. That's these entities and these demons that's done got on your ass, man. Excuse my words, that's done latched on you. So people gotta wake up. This stuff is latching on y'all, man, through food, everything. So we gotta wake up and see the truth, So and no nation will take it away from them. No more war. We will rule the world. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked rule, the people mourn. Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and they cry, and the cry of Jerusalem is going up. It's going up. You know what I'm saying? So he letting you know right there. He's saying our people are mourning. We are Judah. He's saying we are crying, and we're being beat down, and our cry is going up. Our prayers have been heard. So regardless of the 2/3 that don't want to do right, that that aren't doing right, we're talking about the ones that are. You think our ancestors aren't going to be avenged? You think your grandmother, your grandfather, your father, everyone who died that was doing right, that lived right and worked hard and did what they were supposed to do, won't be revenged? You're wrong. A lot of them are going to be in the bosom of Abraham, and they're going to be waiting right now to be awoken. So it's going to be a lot of them that's going to be waiting that's going to be waiting for us, for our blood to be shed, to be filled, and for the prophecy to be fulfilled. So right now they're good, they're safe, they're in the bosom of Abraham right now. And that's a beautiful thing, beautiful place. So our people are good, but these other people, they got a rude awakening coming for them. So it says, Proverbs 29 verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people mourn. Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Our land is being ran down by the Gentiles. Job 9 verse 24, the world is given into the hands of the wicked, Babylon, Greece, Medo-Persia, Rome, the U.S., and all other countries. Idols will be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So he letting you know right there that all these other countries and these fake idols and everything they doing is going to be destroyed. So it's no need to latch on to these things. Everything in this earth is going to be destroyed. All these fake gods is going to be destroyed. Luke 17:26 through 27. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of man. They did eat, drink, and married wife, and they were given into marriage until the day Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. They were doing so much and still are. Witchcraft, homosexuality, Anglimation, pagan worship. It's 7 billion people on earth, and was more back then. So he letting you know, right, if it was 7 people on earth now, and it was more back then, and they still got destroyed back then, then what you think gonna happen to us? It's the same scenario. And to y'all, man, you don't see none of this stuff we doing. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? To him, we not listening, we not praying to him, we not doing our instructions that we were supposed to do, which is the commandments and the Tanakh and the Passover, in the festive days, which is, these are the things that he simple commands that black people don't want to do because we hard headed. So until we figure this out and get back to his commandments, we're going to be in trouble. So he destroyed it back then. What you think about this little 7 billion people now? It's nothing to him. And they doing witchcraft, homosexuality, and Anglimation, pagan worship, so they doing all this stuff, man, they going down. Genesis 6, verse 1 through 4. Wickedness in the world when human beings began to increase in number on the earth, and daughters were born to them. The sons of God saw that they were fair, and took them wives of all which they chose. And Yah said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also flesh, yet his days be numbered 120 years. So the fallen angels came, this is what they say. I mean, it's two ways to look at it, but either way it go, if you're trying to seek the truth, why not at least get an understanding of the Enoch, and why not at least get an understanding of the old King James Version and just listen to it all and take your own perspective. You know what I'm saying? So basically what they're saying is the angels back then took wives of our women and had giants and Nephilim and Baal and all of this. They had these giant babies and stuff, and these evil demons. That's how we got demons. So he's saying God seen all this and was like, okay, so now I can't be with y'all no more. So he cut our years. We used to live like 500 years, man. Abraham lived like 500 years. So, he probably older than that. It's crazy. So now we are just barely mortal. We are barely here. Like he cut our time because he's seen that we're not doing right. He's seen that the angels have came and they have possessed our people, and they have taken over, and our people aren't doing right. We're not seeking out. So he had to cut our time short. He said, in their time in the flesh, and he said, for I cannot always strive with men, and the days of them will be 120 years because of sin, from the descendants of Seth and Cain. Seth and Cain. Greek mythology started all these lies. John verse 1 through 12. But as many receive him to give them power, he becomes the Son of God. Even to them that believe on his name. So if you believe, then you will be saved. So we have to believe in his name. So Romans 8 verse 14. For as many are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. They are the sons of God. So we got to understand this. Philippians 2 through 15. Philippians 2 verse 15. That they may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and preserved nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. So he's saying that we're going to be the ones that's going to shine in these hard times, and in the suppression, being oppressed in these crooked nations. We are going to be the beacons of light that's going to shine, as long as we study and do what we are supposed to do by the Most High. John 3 verse 2. Beloved, now we the sons of Yah, and doth not appear what we shall be, but we know that when he appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. You know what I'm saying? So that he letting you know that we don't know exactly what he is right now, what he look like. It's faith, man. Have faith. When he comes, you're going to know, because you're going to be just like him. So this is what he's telling us. 2015, the Supreme Court made gay marriage legal. All kinds of wickedness is going on in America, and sodomy, sexual intercourse involving anal or oral composition, as in the days of Egypt. Legalizing sexual child abuse, pedophilia, now classified as a sexual orientation, is the first step to sodomizing our children. America has the biggest STD rate in the world. Every year around Halloween, they do blood sacrifice. Our people want to be like them, celebrating pagan holidays. Child sacrifices. The Most High does not want us to mix our seed with these heathens. It's a crime. You see what he's saying? So it's not like we got to be racist or this and that. This is biblical. This is the old King James Version. This is what's going on. And this is what's prophesied, man. He telling us that these people are evil. They doing pagan holidays, pagan worship, and like I said, they doing all this sexual intercourse involving anal or oral composition. It's just like the old Egypt. They legalizing sexual marriage. They legalizing sexual child abuse, pedophilia. now classified as sexual orientation. They done switched the names. They switching the names. You see Trump, he kissing these girls on TV, little girls grabbing on them, feeling on them. It's sick. The first step is the first step to sodomizing our children. America has the biggest STD rate in the world. That lets you know right there. Because matter of fact, we already responsible for 65% of the porn that's sent in the world. You know what I'm saying? We are responsible for 65% of the porn distributed in the porn entertainment industry in the world. We the biggest porn entertainment industry in the world, and we distribute it everywhere. And the Statue of Liberty, we already talked about that she's the fertility goddess. We talked about that, and we talked about that she's pumping out these evil entities and demonicness all into the air. She's the goddess of prostitution, and this is what they're doing, and they're enslaving us under all of this stuff, and they are powering up and getting their powers from all of this. You know, so it is just what it is. You know, and we gotta wake up and get back right. So until we realize that, then we're in trouble. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a crime for us to mix our seed with them because they celebrate these pagan holidays. They're doing children sacrificing, you know, and all this evil wickedness, man. He's telling us we got to stay away from them. We got to pray up and keep our spirits up, stay blessed, stop eating this meat, stop smoking these cigarettes, stop using all this poison and drugs that they're putting into our bodies because it's doing nothing but shortening your days. It's killing us. It's producing cancer. And this is what's going on. We already don't get sunlight and DNA sunlight in our melon like we are supposed to. We know that we are always supposed to intake sunlight, so black people need sunlight to survive, but what do? They lock us in these buildings. They lock our black men in jails, and we rot away and get sick because we're not getting no sunlight. So this is the things that they don't want to tell us. They can't be in the sunlight. It's reversed for them. So that's how you know they vampires, because they can chill in the AC all day and nothing, be perfectly fine. We have to be in the sun at some point in time. We need that for our melon. Melanation runs the nation. That is us. So, you know, basically I'm letting y'all know again that the time has been speeded up for the elect's sake. It's been cut short, and that he's coming for his people, and we're waking up by the tens of thousands doing what we have to do. Blacks are selling their souls to Hollywood and the Illuminati for fame. They make you take a creed to worship their God. Only way out is death. The Most High says, "Come out of her, my people, separate yourselves from these heathens." Romans 1:24-29. Therefore God gave them over into a sinful desire. Therefore God gave them over in the sinful desires of their hearts to sexual impurity, for the discarding of their bodies with one another. Yah is only dealing with us. He knew there would come a time we would stray away. Look around. It's all wicked and increasing faster in the air. Water and increasing faster in the air. Water and food is destroyed. The white man killed everything. You know, so Revelations 14 through 12. There is patience on the saints. There is the patience of the saints. Here is the patience of the saints. Excuse me. Here's the patience of the saints. Are they that keep the commandments of Yah and the faith of Yahshua? You know, so that was Revelations 14. You know, so he's telling you right there, here is the patience of the saints that keeps the commandments of Yah and the faith of Yahshua. You know, the commandments of the Most High. I am that I am, in the faith of his son, Yahshua. So he's telling you right there that he's coming for us, and blessings and glory be to the ones that stay pure, man. So we got to wake up, realize that the time's been cut short because we are not listening, and this is what's going on. We selling our souls to Hollywood and Illuminati for fame, and they're making a creed for us to worship their God, Baal, all these pagan gods and these sphinx and all these idols and stuff that we see. We have to worship that instead of Yah, the Most High. He's watching. So this is what's going on. The Most High says, "Come out of her. My people, separate yourself from these heathens." He's talking about these Romans and these 2/3 and all these evil people in this world right now that are doing all this crooked and corrupt things. You know, so it says Romans 1:24-29, letting you know right there. Once again, we go back to the Tanakh. Sinful desires of their heart. Therefore God gave them over. Therefore God gave them over in the sinful desires of their heart. to sexual impurity for the discarding of their bodies with one another. So he's saying he just let y'all do y'all thing. There's women out here, oh, I like him, I like this and that. Y'all, just discarding y'all body, you destroying your temple, and he says, since y'all want to be, basically everybody want to be hoes, I'm gonna let y'all be hoes, basically. So that's what he's saying, and people gotta wake up and realize what we're doing every day, and he's watching. So he said, he's basically said the discarding of their bodies to one another. Yah is dealing with us. He knew there would come a time we would stray away. Look around you. Sex and look around you. It's all wicked. It's all wicked. And increasing faster. The air, water, and food is all being destroyed. The white man killed everything. So he's letting you know that all this stuff is happening quicker and quicker in these last days because this is what they did. They came to kill, steal, and destroy, and they done their mission. And we following suit because we think we got a little bit of freedom just because we not on the plantation like our ancestors, but we really still are mentally. So we got to wake up, get back to the Tanakh, get back to who we are as a people in a whole, and do better. So until next time, like I said, my name is Henry. Salam, blessings, Malek. Salam to my queen. Shalom to all my people. And till next time, God bless.